with everybody. Unless they like have coaches.
Alright, well, it seems like we're going ahead and starting right now. You want to go ahead and start us off, Joe?
All right, well, here we are, everybody. Welcome everybody to the week 2 of the $300 Bandits on Wheels Rocket League event, brought to you by more tactical banditry. I am Joe Razor, joined here by Lesinov, and we will be bringing you this match in the winners quarterfinals. In between, let me pull in Infinite and Oh Dear.
Yeah, we did see that Infinite actually won 0-2 and Oh Dear just won 1-2. I feel like I'm going with Infinite on this one, not gonna lie.
Yeah, we happened to catch the very end of the last game. That Infinite that Oh Dear had played, excuse me, and they did look pretty good, but it was a very tight game overall. And going just based on the stats, I think I would have to agree with you that I would take Infinite, but we don't necessarily know the caliber of these teams and the opponents that they were able to beat due to the fact that I haven't seen anybody play so far, as this is the first match that's being streamed. So I'm excited to see what each team's able to pull off. But going just off the stat lines, I would agree with you that I would also go with him.
Yep. But of course, this is brought to you by GameWorks and Tactical Banditry. And of course, you can go to www.gameworks.com, or if you want to go ahead and follow them on Twitter, you can go to follow at GameWorks or at Tactical Bandits. Go ahead and catch up on everything about the $300 Bandits on Wheels Rocket League event.
Yeah, for sure. Go make sure to check everybody out who's running this tournament. But we are just waiting on everybody to hop into the game. As I think we have everybody on. We were just waiting for everybody to give us the go. But yeah, this is I'm excited here. On this channel specifically, we will be having 2 best of 3s and then 1 best of 5 later. We have the winners quarterfinals, which is this game right now. Then we will move over onto the winners semifinals, and then we will have the winners finals here. So I'm excited to see what each team can bring here.
Yeah. Now, honestly, since I saw a little bit of Oh Dear's game, I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about that. Now, I did see Not Owl. He was actually really good with the ball in the air. I'm willing to see, or I'm hoping to see some kind of plays in the air there. Seeing if he can maybe get, I don't know, some kind of air dribble. Maybe we'll see a flip reset in this. Some kind of fancy, some kind of BM a little bit.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see
I mean,
how mechanically good each team is, because it's nice to see some crazy mechanical feat. But yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I didn't see much of Infinite, but I'm guessing. I mean, just like I'm guessing, like just to guess predictions, all that is that they're going to be kind of good at they're going to be really good at defense, and then also really good at clearing the ball. I feel like that's going to be their strong suits, just off of intuition. But don't take my word for that. But if that does happen, I'm just giving myself a round of applause, pounding the back right now.
Or it could be the exact opposite, where they can't do anything and they have horrible defense.
But great attack, putting it top corner every single time, but they leave an open net. But yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll keep on talking about the game once it does indeed happen. Right now, we're waiting for Infinite to actually come on in and get the game started. So I hope you all enjoy, and we'll talk when we need, and we'll see you guys when the game does indeed start or in between.
Yeah, for sure. And I think we're live here. Welcome back. We had a quick break that I can sort out, but here we are, underway, and for first today. Well, not first day, but first stream today between OG and once again, I'm Joe Razor, joined there by Lesson. And early on here, going on the attack, you're trying to get a shot on goal, but they're pushed away.
It seems like we're already seeing a lot of stuff coming out of the internet. You can see that they got a nice little touch into the air, seeing some kind of action going on. I think that a lot of airplay is going to be happening in this game.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of airplay, ball was in the air there, but players go up, kind of get a decent 50 in favor of Dirba. Counterattack coming through from Zavi. Not sure if that was an intentional fake, but if it was, it's pretty clean. Counterattack coming through, however. Midfield. Ball's dropped for Zavi. Penny's going to bring it over into the corner, though. Gonna be able to pick up that big boost, which will allow him to go on the attack, but he actually gets kind of blocked off there, and the ball gets centered off the corner. Penny has to swoop in from the side to get the save. Another shot on target. The Trent with a phenomenal save here. Infinite really going on the attack here early on.
Yeah, honestly, something that I've seen a lot of is a lot of physicality. You could see that actually, I mean, we've had no demos, but we've had a lot of bumps, just like right there when Remley got hit off the ball. I feel like that's going to be something big coming out of this game, because right now, I feel like that's all that they have. I mean, once you're in the air, you don't have anything to grip onto, and bumping's going to be very powerful in this game.
Yeah, for sure, as there's been a lot of shots, like, on target, but none of them have been able to go in there. A whiff from Penny's going to put a bit of pressure on Al, but he's able to clear it away. Now, the push is coming in from Deer. They're going to be able to bring it up to a bit past midfield, where Penny's there. He pops it up there. There's our first demo of the game. Takes down Zafi. But this push coming in from Infinite is very good. It puts in the center, but Penny is there. As all three players for Deer have regrouped back towards their net. And Penny going to start to bring this on the attack there. Cam gets a nice touch, however, to deny this. Zafi needs to try to do something here against Not Owl. Manages to pop it up. Trent centers it. Zavi pushes it away here. No goal yet through 2 minute 30.
Yeah, I mean, you could see a lot of balls are just being popped up, a lot of fancy plays going on. Honestly, slow it down, guys. Infinite, you gotta make sure that you're being consistent with your balls, because I've seen, I think it was Remley coming out a ton of times, going ahead and just whiffing the ball, not being able to hit it. Yeah, just like right there. He wasn't able to hit it there. And you have to be consistent with your hits here, guys. You have to be able to control the ball just like Not Owl right there. Really, just control what you're doing, play to your basics, play to what you know. Stop trying to be fancy.
Yeah, but Remley makes something happen there. It stayed in the air for quite a while, and Zavi with the really nice pass, as you can see. And he does manage to put it in, so first goal comes through just under 2 minutes left on the clock.
And as I said there, look, that was a consistent play that you can pull off there. A nice hit right down low, right to the person. That's simple, and that's something that you should be able to do in this kind of level of play. And they're doing it, and that's why they got their first goal about 3 minutes into the game.
For sure. Now, Deer need to try to make something happen here, right? Not a lot of time left. They need to put at least one goal on net. And there's an open net, and they may be able to just put this in for free, and they do. Miscommunication coming through from the side of Infinite. They just leave their net wide open.
Oh, you took the words right out of my mouth, Razor. Like, come on, guys. Stay back. Be active on the net. You can't just go ahead and just rush the ball instantly. You have to have some kind of control. You have to have some kind of rotations coming out, and I feel like that's something that Infinite really has to work on right now.
Yeah, as Deer get a very nice kickoff, and 2 demos come through from Penny, so this very early attack coming out from Deer could set them up nicely. Not out with no boost, but he does have control of the ball, just to flip it over, but Zavi meets him early on. Remley trying to bring it up towards the net, but Penny's there to deny it for now. Beautiful touch by Not Owl, sets it up for Penny, who can slam it on in with just under 1 minute left. Deer, they do take the lead, scoring 2 goals now in what was essentially 30 seconds.
What an absolutely beautiful goal. I don't think that Owl actually had that kind of intention for a pass, but I do think that it kind of just worked out that way. I feel like that's the beauty of Rocket League here, is that you have to expect the unexpected. I mean, who knows? Double task could be coming in!
Wow! What a shot coming through! Set up by Trent Not Owl. Doesn't need anybody else to look at this. Beautiful. Remley's just very close to getting the clear there, but he's just not able to get to the ball in time, and it sets him up beautiful. And they have a 2-goal lead in favor of Deer.
Talk about not expecting the unexpected.
Another one?
Oh God. I mean, I said that you have to play to the... I can't even talk.
I mean, Deer's just picking them apart. I mean, this has just been beautifully done there, going in, and they're just picking apart this defense. And now we have a 3-goal lead with only 39 seconds left.
I think you're completely right with your prediction about them being really good with offense, but really bad at defense, because that's what it's showing now. 4-1 with 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, 30 seconds left. They need to go right here if they want any chance at this. And just a bit wide. There was a defender back who may have been able to save. But now with 20 seconds, this particular game looks like it might be over and done. Nice save there from Trent to keep this 3-goal lead intact. And the shots are coming so close, but none are able to go in. And with 8 seconds left, I can easily predict Deer are going to be taking this game 4-1.
Down to the last seconds. Oh dear, taking it 4-1. Oh my. I would say that's a little bit of an embarrassment for Infinite. I mean, they were the team, in our opinion, to win, with a 0-2 lead coming out from their first game, and they still just lost. And you could see, actually on Oh Dear's side, everyone was basically equal except for Penny, but you could see that Penny was making most of the demos, getting those opportunities for them. So honestly, Oh Dear was working more as a team, where you could see, I mean, Infinite was too, but they just didn't have enough time on the ball. I feel like Oh Dear really controlled themselves inside of that offensive zone, and they really just put the balls in instantly, just pow, 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 right into the net, right into the goal. And that's why they made it 4-1.
Yeah, there was early on there was just kind of some quiet play coming out from both sides, right? They didn't take too much aggression. I'm not really they were just trying to go for a bunch of air dribbles, bunch of flicks, and nothing was really connecting. Then you saw Infinite. They got a pretty nice shot there. Then
Yeah.
Oh Dear hit a very they started to play more as a team, right? And they were really putting in some beautiful shots. But now we're getting ready to get into our second game here. Once again, this is a best of three. So if Oh Dear manage to take this match, they will this match, excuse me, they will end up taking the series.
Yeah, this is a very important match for Infinite right now. If they want infinite earnings, they're going to have to play an infinite amount of times better moving right into this.
Yeah, for sure. Remley is going up aggressive here, and he manages to get it past a couple and puts it in the corner here. Not a lot of boosts for him. Not Remley, excuse me. Penny ends up whiffing there. So the ball's going to manage to stay up court a bit. Good 50 by Remley. Puts it center for his teammate, but there's a defender there. Remley coming off the wall. Tries to bring it up, but once again, not Remley. I keep saying Penny, I keep saying Remley. Penny does deny him, though. This aggression, though, is unrelenting from Infinite. They have not let the ball come out of this Oh Dear half, and they nearly put one in, but Penny is there in the net. Zombie off the backboard. Is there anybody there? No, there is not. Cam comes in a bit late, but the shot has no power behind it. Good pass over to Cam, though. He's going to try to go up the wall. Does get the touch. Goes for the air dribble. Trent sends it away. 4 minutes left. And once again, Oh Dear just not able to get out of their own half.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they just kind of read my mind there, or they're in the stream right now. Because Infinite is laying, an infinite amount of pressure onto Oh Dear's zone. And honestly, it's proven well for them. With almost 2 minutes going in, and Oh Dear has only just barely gotten it into their zone. Although a double touch. Please. Not Owl, the second one of today, the second double touch.
That's
right
beautiful.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but he just slam it in there. Gets his team the 1-0 lead here. Kickoff, though, it's not going their favor. Zombie with a nice one. Sets up Cam well to go up the wall and centered there, but not out. Hero of this game so far is there to clear it. Beautifully done by Penny. Not out. Can he get it past Cam? And yes, he can. Not out. Puts it in once again. 2 goals in 20 seconds. Oh Dear taking a 2-0 lead here in the do or die game for Infinite.
Now, you can see Not Owl there. I would say he kind of popped off a little bit. Putting a nice little fake in there and taking out almost all of Infinite's chances to kind of save that ball. Right now, making it 2-0. Infinite needs to keep that pressure that they originally had, or else they're going to be out of this for good. Well, basically for good.
Yeah, there is a lower bracket, so if they were to lose this, they would have a chance to fight their way back in the grand finals, but you don't want to have to go through that. Clear comes through from Nod Owl in the corner now. Penny is going to try to get there, but he gets beat by Cam. Nice touch by Trent. Sets up Penny. Pops it up. Is there a teammate there? Zombie's going to beat now. Cam. Off the wall. Sends it down. No teammate there. Not enough boost to get to it either. The shot nearly a target. Beautifully done there by Zombie, but it's not able to hit it into the corner. Clear comes through. Good touch by Penny. Try to keep this ball in play for his team. Not out. Just kind of gets bumped away, though, by Cam. But Trent, he gets the touch. The net's open. Can Zombie get there in time? No, he cannot. Trent puts it in. Now it's a 3-0 lead for Oh Dear, who are looking unstoppable.
Oh, my. Now, I've seen a couple of games in my time. Of course, I've seen a couple of Rocket League games. I played a couple, you know all that. Communication is key if you're on a team, and Infinite has to realize that. I just saw 2 people go for a ball, and both of them just stop in the middle of it because they had no idea what was going on. You have to communicate to your team if you're going up for it, especially in this type of play. You gotta be there. This is big bucks, guys. Get serious.
As Infinite need to try to make something happen here. 2 minutes left. They're down by 3. But Zavi gets sent off the backboard. Penny's there. Great defense so far by O'Dear in both of these games, really. Passed up to Penny. Tries to set it on net, but Cam is there in time. Nice touch from Zavi. Can't get it past Trent, though. Remley gets control, sends it into the corner. Demo comes through onto Cam, though, which is going to stall out this attack for now. Good 50 in the midfield. Zavi passes it over to his teammate. Cam going to be the one to retrieve. Pops it up, gets it over Trent. Can he get it past the second one? No, he cannot. Not else too good. And the clear comes through. They need to score soon, because if they don't score soon, this game is going to be hard to come back from. And Cam sends it on target. Trent saves it once again. Minute 10 left on the clock. Oh. I cut myself off a bit too soon there as Zavi hits it into the corner of the net. Beautifully done there. And now it's only a 2-goal deficit for him.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to talk about Not Owl here. He is an absolute legend. He's been doing so good this game. Being a goalie, being a striker, just doing what he can to make anything work. And he makes everything work. Anything and everything. Ooh. And Trent with the aerial plays, of course. We'll talk about both of them right at the end of this game. I feel like it's going to be another 4-1, maybe even 5-1.
Yeah, I mean, it was popped up by Renly there, right? And he set it up for his opponent, and Trent was able to put it in. And we would need a miracle here from Infinite. They would need to score 3 goals in 50 seconds. And that kickoff's it's not a good way to start it. I mean, Nadal brings it up close to the net. He may be able to put it in. He just brought it past the entire Infinite defense, and he's just styling on them. 5-1 now for O'Dears. They're looking unstoppable.
They're probably going to be unstoppable. I mean, they're insane on this. Again, Not Owl with an absolutely perfectly placed shot going right past the defender. I swear, if they actually Brazil them, flip reset. But if they do actually Brazil them, on the Brazil goal, I'm gonna yell goal. All right, I don't care if I'm gonna get emoji complaint. All right.
The Brazil. But yeah, let's see what Trent's able to do here. Let's see if they can get the Brazil. Sometimes 9 the Brazil is enough motivation to put up a good final end of the game, but doesn't look like any more goals will be scored. Here Remley's going to go on the attack. They do actually end up getting one, so the Brazil is off the table. So it's a match that the scoreline will end up being a bit closer here for this final game, but still O'Dear will end up taking this. They go on to the winner semi.
Exactly. I mean, I kind of didn't even see this from the start. I mean, I honestly thought that Infinite was going to win this. I felt like it was just the perfect matchup for Infinite. But it seems that O'Dear actually takes this instantly. 5-2, they're going to keep the ball up as in tradition. So I feel like that's going to do it. They're keeping it up though for a while, but there goes O'Dear with it being 5-1 to clear it out. Owl, let's talk about him for a second. Owl is absolutely insane, doing he did 2 double touches this time. 2 double touches. Absolutely decimating the competition, as well as Trent. Trent is a menace in the air. I might as well just call him I don't know what, he's an aircraft. He's a TIE fighter. I don't know what to call him. He's just insane. I mean, all I can say is GG's, no re. O'Dear wins. The match is 2-0 and 5-1 in the second.
Yep, that's gonna be it for us for now. We are gonna be taking a quick break here, and then we will be getting our second match of the day underway. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back, welcome
You're
back.
live here with our second game of the day here, winners semifinals. And we are getting, and it's in between Oh Dear and Skyline.
Indeed it is, indeed it is. We can see it going into the corner right now. Shazzy making a nice little save going onto it. Going up for a double commit coming out there from, it was Skyline.
Oh Dear is the orange.
Yeah, Oh Dear's orange, and then got Skyline as blue. There we go. Trent with a nice little air dribble coming out, seeing if he can maybe get a goal. Oh, coming right across the goal line.
Yeah, it nearly goes in there, but he's gets denied there by two different players. Does manage to clear it as well here. It was a very nice offensive attack coming out from Oh Dear, but they just weren't able to find the back of the net here. I know the only reason that ball didn't go in is due to a double commit. But this one's gonna go in.
Exactly. We can see Shazzy. Nice little hit right here, coming from across the way. And getting that nice little double touch coming right off there with that flip into the ball.
Beautifully done there as kickoff.
Commences. We see it going into Skyline's favor with Shazzy going ahead and putting it down the middle. In there to block the clear coming out from Oh Dear. But Oh Dear finally does get that clear right into the corner, but Cryptic's right there to meet it. Trent putting it directly into the middle as Not Owl whips the ball. Although Penny hitting it right onto himself, but it doesn't look like he's actually going to be able to hit it. Trent hitting it onto the backboard, hitting Ian out of the way, but it doesn't seem like anything's going to come out of that. Shazzy hitting it across, but Penny meets him right onto the ball, getting that nice little 50-50 win, hitting it above onto the backboard, almost hitting it in, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna go in, just barely grazing the board. Shazzy getting hit out of the air by his own teammate. That might set him up for something bad, but it seems like Cryptic's already back there. Oh Dear, setting himself up, going right off the backboard. But it doesn't seem, it seems like there's a lot of shots going on. Do you think that there's anything that Oh Dear can do to actually get this goal that they need?
They're sending them just wide. They're trying to get these very precise shots coming in, right? Because they understand how good this defense is can be from Skyline, so they're trying to get these very precise shots into the corners. But they're just sending them a bit too wide. You see this happen all the time here. But now Skyline have managed to reverse the field, and they're now going on the attack. But as soon as they say that, there is a clear that comes through.
As soon as David... Oh Dear, hitting a nice little shot. I think that was right off the ceiling. Yeah, it was. Hitting it nice on in, and Trent with the redirect right into the middle of the goal. Hailfire blazing out as we go into the 2-minute and 30 mark, going 1-1 Skyline and Oh Dear, as Oh Dear hits it right into the middle, hitting it almost in, but Ian there with 2 saves coming out from him. Cryptic hitting it into the corner right in front, almost getting it in, but Not Owl is there to go ahead and save it.
Yeah, clear has come through, though. This defense has just been on point, but also the shots have been kind of weak. A lot of these, there's been a lot of shots attempted, but not a lot have had the power. Not Owl did just send one, which had a lot of power, just wasn't on target, though. So if they can get a bit more power behind these shots, then we may be seeing a couple more goals start to head into the back of the net.
Yeah, that's just a couple of things that they've got to work on. They've got to be able to go ahead and hit it into the net with speed and precision. Get those on net. As we see Penny going ahead, hitting it into the corner and bringing it on back as Trent brings a banger right into Skyline zone. Trent again right to the corner, passing it to Penny, but Penny is not able to finish onto it. Not Owl hitting it right in front of it. Seems like Cryptic's going to be able to get onto it. Skyline hitting it into Oh Dear's zone, trying to get the clear out here. And I guess a fake, some kind of fake, with Not Owl hitting it over the first demo coming in for this game, for this series. We see it going right into Skyline zone. I feel like there's been a lot of clears here. What's something that they're doing that are helping them get offensive possession?
Well, you've seen kind of a lack of follow-up on a lot of these shots, right? You see the first shot come in, and then there's a clear, and there's nobody there to follow up from the team that had just attempted the shot, right? And so if you could send 2 players, or at least have a player prepared to go after the ball, immediately after, I mean, it's kind of some more basic stuff, right? You have somebody follow up after the shot. I think we could see some more offensive pressure being applied to these deads more consistent.
Oh, just like that, guys. You have to be consistent, but you also have to be precise. You see Penny hitting it right on in, another clear coming out, but clear after clear after clear after clear. It doesn't seem like anything comes from it. Not Owl going for his third backboard shot. Seeing if he can maybe get a double touch. Close game going on here. 15 seconds left. Not Owl with an amazing save, but Shazzy comes right on in to make it 2-1 in the series. Absolutely insane game we have going on here. 15 seconds left. Shazzy coming in right off the save to make it 2-1.
Trent just stopped going. He started to go into reverse there, right? If he had just kept flying through towards the ball, he would have been able to make some contact on it, right? But instead, he just kind of stopped moving there. That may have just costed them this first game.
It looks like it has. With 5 seconds left, they might get some kind of NRG Justin thing going on here, but I don't think it's actually going to happen. No way. No. No.
Keep it up.
No. Oh dear, losing their first match of the streaming time that we have seen, with Skyline taking the first match.
Yeah, Skyline taking the first one here, going up 1-0 in the series. This is a best of 3. All games are except the winners finals. I'm not sure. I think the loser finals are best of 3, and then the grand finals of 5. So yeah, this every map here, as we're getting straight into it here, into our second of possible 3 here, and we'll have to see if Oh Dear can adjust, right? If something I need to see is I want to see more offensive pressure after they send the first shot. You send the first shot, you send the first player in. I want to see a second one right there. I want them to be following up on these touches.
Exactly. But we see Skyline going in here with an early goal. Oh my god, Oh Dear. Yeah, that's Oh Dear that just missed that. Come on, guys. That's the easy. Even I could save that, and I'm a flat.
Oh, it was a complete miscommunication, right? You had like 2 players just leave the ball in midfield, right? And then your last defender back. I mean, I would have assumed that you just wouldn't have a dead ball sitting in the middle of the field, and so you just create this very awkward situation for Oh Dear. But they are going on the counter attack. Very nice clear coming off the Trent.
Exactly. I mean, I can't even say what I was gonna say. Bad kickoff, bad start, but it seems like that doesn't really matter with MVP, not Owl, getting a nice little touch right into the net, making it 1-1, even below 30 seconds into the game. It's been like, it's been 11? 21? I honestly can't even tell. 21.
Yeah, 20-something.
Oh, no way. Oh, Cryptic with an amazing save coming out. Trent putting it right in front, but it doesn't seem like anyone's there to actually get any kind of opportunity off of it. Penny hitting it mid, but again, Skyline's defense is just too good. Cryptic hitting it over, getting a nice little shot on. Ooh. Second goal of today, the season 11 grand champion, Cryptic, hitting a nice little flick right into the goal to make it 2-1 with 4:18 remaining in the game.
Yeah, very nice shot there. Pounces it over. I mean, 4:18 left, right? 3 goals in less than a minute. If this is how the rest of this game's gonna go, I mean, it's gonna be a bit wild there. Shots a bit high, but so it is able to get cleared out. But yeah, 4 minutes left. These teams need to clean up their defense.
I mean, as you can see here, I mean, half of defense is keeping it out of the net. The other half is getting it out of your zone. And that's what a lot of people, and that's what like this game has kind of turned into. It's either you're getting it out of your zone or you're not. And I mean, you can see a little bump coming out there. A lot of miscommunication coming out from these two teams. Penny hitting it into the corner with Trent putting it right in front of the backboard, but it doesn't seem like anyone's going to be able to pounce on that. Not Owl going ahead, hitting it into the corner, kind of
beautiful. Oh. That was so precise there. I mean, I don't know if this was on purpose for Trent, but I think it was. I mean, like, if you look how he takes his 50, floats forward and then arrows his car, but he doesn't fully arrow his car, right?
Yeah, that's a nice little
situation where it bounces perfectly into the net. So it's a very nice small adjustment coming out to put that in and tie it up.
Exactly. And we see everything coming on out here. Not Owl going ahead, hitting it into their own zone off of that 50 as Ian goes ahead and hits it right next to the crossbar. We see Not Owl being a little bit too aggressive as Ian puts it right back into Oh Dear's zone. Team Skyline doing some great plays here. Shazzy putting it right in front, but it doesn't seem like anyone's going to be able to get a powerful shot off of that. Cryptic hitting it right above Penny, but no one's behind him. No one's backing him up. Ian hitting it above, and you see only Skyline bouncing up on that. Penny hitting it right in front. Oh my god, what a save by Penny. Hitting it right in front and getting it right back on out. Cryptic hitting it down, seeing if he can get any kind of touch for someone else. As we see Shazzy also hitting it right in front. Ian with the finish. Going right onto the wall, going up. Just like the score, 3-2 with 2:30 left in the game.
Not Owl and Penny there. I mean, not Owl and Trent, excuse me. They had double committed for that ball when it had gotten popped up. So you had two players on that side, and then Trent lost the 50 there. And so it just put in a very awkward situation, and no player was able to get back in time. So very nicely done there, and also a kind of big mistake coming out from O'Dear.
Yeah, this honestly might cost them the series, as we do know that O'Dear lost last time's game, and now is on the fight to win it. Trent hitting it above. Looks like this is going to be a goal, but an amazing save coming up from Cryptic. Ian with the ball on top of his car. It doesn't really matter. Penny goes ahead and gets aggressive on it as Shazzy is right behind him looking for that demo, but he doesn't have any boost to follow up. Trent keeping it inside.
Yeah, it's been some very... The play's been cleaned up a bit, right, on the defense. They're managing to get better control of the ball there and able to get like actual clears instead of kind of playing this ping pong. But Penny, he just kind of gets lost there and is not able to recover in time. So Ian just is able to just pop it up lackadaisically into the net.
Only 29 kilometers per hour on that shot. Embarrassing, in my opinion. That was just... you could have saved that, Penny. Why'd you flop? Why'd you molt? We go ahead and see Not Owl going ahead and getting a nice little hit into Skyline zone, faking it, but no one actually falls for it. You can't trick them. They're Skyline. They see above you. Not Owl going ahead and hitting it again.
I mean, a bit of left here in this game. Not Owl's getting control of the ball here. Ian's going to deny it though. So we need to see some form of pressure coming out from Oh Dear. I mean, a minute left on the clock, and they're still down by 2.
Yeah, we see Cryptic going ahead and trying to hit it out of the zone as Not Owl hits it, kind of helps him out a little bit. Shazzy going ahead and hitting it into, Oh Dear's zone. But Oh Dear having control of it, trying to look for that win with only about 30 seconds left. Cryptic going for a double touch right here. Oh my god, Cryptic, that would have been absolutely insane, but he doesn't actually come up with it. You're not Owl. You can't do that. Ian with a nice little shot, but it seems like Penny's there to go ahead and save it. Trent trying to hit it out for some reason, trying to get some kind of control with the ball, but it doesn't seem like they're actually going to be able to hit it into their own possession.
Nice punch. That's so nice from Ian there. In these last moments, he clears it away to burn off some time. That's going to be the end of the game here. Skyline are going to be taking this series 2-0 and advancing to our winners finals.
Congratulations to them. What did you see that some notable things coming out from Skyline that made them win that game?
Yeah, Skyline just were able to clean up their defense faster than Oh Dear. I mean, we had a bunch of goals very early on in that, but they were able to clean them up faster than Oh Dear were, and Oh Dear were kind of just running into some troubles there. But it was some nice work there to clean up their defense and continue some of their nice offensive pressure, and they do just manage to take this 2-0.
Very, very nice coming out from them. Now, I guess we're going to take a little bit of a break. The other game currently about to go on. You guys can go ahead and see that. if you would like. But Oh Dear and Skyline. Skyline winning it 2-0 against Oh Dear. Oh Dear, they lost. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Thank you for coming out. We'll be able to get the next game just in a little bit. Stay around. And we'll see you guys later.
Nothing's gonna stop me. Hey, yeah. Nothing's gonna stop me. Feeling so right. Nothing's gonna stop me. Hey, yeah. Nothing's gonna stop me. Feeling so, 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 feeling so. Nothing's gonna stop me, feeling so right. Nothing's gonna stop me, hey yeah. Nothing's gonna stop me, feeling so, 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 feeling
I walked around the world today, looking for the real thing. Somewhere we crossed the wrong wires. I dare you to fix this heartbreak. Baby, we got miles to go. Baby, we got miles to go. Spend it all yesterday, 'cause all we got is time. Baby, we got miles to go. America is fast asleep, living life in reverie. So far from where we need to be, bizarre. Can we save our memory? Baby, we got miles to go. Baby, we got miles to go. Spend it all yesterday, 'cause all we got is time. Baby, we got miles to go. Spend it all yesterday, 'cause all we got is time. Baby, we got miles to go.
Nothing's gonna stop me, feeling so right. Nothing's gonna stop me, hey yeah. Nothing's gonna stop me, feeling so, 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 feeling
We stand and watch the world go up in flames. We fight for love until we die in vain. When the sky is getting dark and we're broken in our hearts, when we build our own demise, from the ashes we will rise. When the world
wasn't the plan. Don't wanna demand it. I've done what I can. And I never mentioned the times you were rude. And I never mentioned when you hid the truth. Scared to lose it all. I won't stand a chance. And I don't wanna fake it. What if I can't walk away? You got me saying away. Hoping I don't make the same mistake. Same mistake. Hoping I don't make the same mistake. I don't like to leave things unresolved. Maybe it's madness. I'm begging you, please pick up the call. You're causing me damage. I should've known wasn't your fault. Don't even matter. I wasn't thinking clear, trying to take it there. Scared to lose it all. I won't stand a chance. And I don't wanna fake it. What if I can't walk away? You got me standing in the rain. Hoping I don't make the same mistake. Same mistake. Hoping I don't make the same mistake.
Here we go, here we go. Welcome to the finals match. Best of 5. We're gonna go right in. We have these two teams going on, going for grand prize of $400, of course. We have Oni going ahead and hitting it into his zone, trying to get some kind of clear going on. We have Capstone versus Skyline. Oni hitting it into blue zone. L2 getting a shot right on, but it seems like Skyline's Shazzy will go ahead and clear it out. L2, nice little hit right off the wall, going off of the top. Kaiju, an absolutely amazing goal coming out from him right there. L2 hitting it directly mid, going right on off, and Kaiju with a nice little hit right down low to put it right on in, and making it 0-1. Capstone winning with 4:20 left in the game. We see L2 hitting it back again right into the corner. Oni trying to keep it in, and he does. Kaiju hitting it right past Skyline, and Skyline absolutely molds there, not being able to get that defense going, and Kaiju hits it in for his second goal of today. I feel like that's going to be the MVP for today. Going for 11 left in the match, with it being 0-2 in Capstone's favor. Capstone here looking like they're getting a lot of defensive possessions, and they're doing the most with it, getting the most shots and getting the most just plays in general, and having it very, very accurate enough to where they can score, just like Cryptic just did, with an absolutely amazing goal coming off of the tip, off the backboard. Cryptic has been insane this game. I mean, we called him the airliner. Someone that's just right in the air all the time, getting those shots on and winning. Going in, 3:50 left in the game. Skyline trailing by only 1 though. Cryptic hitting it over into the corner, trying to get some kind of clear going on. L2 trying to control the ball, seeming like he can. L2 trying to hit it over, getting it out of their zone, but Skyline seems to be able to control it. Although Kaiju does get a nice little hit into it. Ian's in the air. Nice little flip reset coming out because he doesn't have any boost. Honey with an absolutely amazing save. That was absolutely great. He went right up there and he controlled himself. You can see that Kaiju going for some kind of bumper demo to win this.
Yeah, 3 minutes left here. I am finally back in my had some tech difficulties, but yeah, we're been a very back and forth game so far. 3 minutes left on the clock here, and let's see what they're able to do.
Exactly. Kaiju trying to get a hit on, but it doesn't seem like he can. Running out of boost there, running out of gas. Ian taking out L2 for the first demo, almost making some kind of attempt to get a shot on him. He does, but it doesn't actually convert. But Shazzy does get something to convert there with a nice little hit going across.
Yeah, there's just that was a very nice demo there, right? The only player back gets demoed, and so you just have nobody in net, so it leaves it wide open for Shazzy to put it in there, as you see, and now we have a tied up game with 2:40 left.
Exactly. 2-2 right now. We saw that Skyline was trailing, but they seem to get it back here. Shazzy being the main contributor to that. And now Cryptic being the main contributor, getting 2 goals. The season 11 grand champion coming out with an absolutely powerful shot, 112 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, there just wasn't many defenders in it. I mean, you had all 3 players back, but just nobody was able to get into the net, I guess. Kind of disappointing to see there, because I thought the defensive setup looked decent from Capstone, but they just didn't put anybody back in end. Did end up crossing them, but 2:20 left. They're gonna need to try to turn their tides here. It's been once again, a very, very, very close game.
Oh, some miscommunication coming out, and that seems like that's gonna leave him with an open net. But L2 is right there to try to save it as Kaiju backs him up. Ian on the wall, but it seems like Cryptic's already there for the nice little hit. Going for a backward shot, but it doesn't seem like anything's going to come out of it. Ian trying to get a powerful pinch, but it doesn't seem like he's going to get any kind of contact onto the ball. Kaiju hitting it right past one of Skyline's players. Shazzy going ahead, hitting it up. He has some boost. He might go ahead and go for it, but he gets demoed by Kaiju. Ian up for it, trying to dunk it, but Kaiju again being the great defender here. Shazzy putting it above Kaiju. Ian redirecting it, but it doesn't seem like it's actually going to be on net. You need that accuracy, guys.
Yeah, they just haven't been entirely accurate with their shots here. Minute 20 here, and once it's kind of been stalled out here for a minute straight. We haven't had a goal after having a lot of action, but as soon as I say that, Cryptic comes through, comes up from above, and gets himself a hat trick.
Hold on, let me go get myself a hat trick here. I mean, you guys can't see it, but I'm currently wearing a hat.
Don't worry,
Because that is a nice little hat trick there from Kaiju to put it into 4-2 with only about a minute 10 remaining in the game. I feel like that was really, really clutch there. Kaiju might get his second goal here, but it looks like he actually overshoots it. Shazzy going ahead and taking on the responsibility of the ball, but he can't hold on to it. Oni trying to get a couple of bumps on, he does, but it doesn't matter because Kaiju's there. Cryptic's there, sorry. Shazzy going ahead, going for the save there as Cryptic tries to get the clear out. Ian trying to get some kind of hit, but some miscommunication makes a double commit happen. We see Ian going ahead, pushing it up, and nothing really comes out of it as Cryptic gets a nice little air dribble going on. L2 hitting it into the corner, and now Shazzy going ahead, hitting it over, gets a nice little 50-50, but Oni does indeed win that one. L2 trying to get some kind of opportunity for Capstone right here.
Yeah, they need to hit anything, but I don't think they'll find anything. No time left on the clock, and that's gonna be game one here. That's gonna be the end here of game one. That's gonna be going the way of Skyline. Well done on their end.
Indeed, well done. They were actually a little bit down at the start of the game, and you could see that, I mean, they weren't doing the best, but then they cleaned up their act and they started to communicate a little bit more, and Cryptic with a nice little hat trick out of the first game. I think that he's going to be a main player throughout this, and I feel like we're going to see a nice little Skyline win, reaching to the sky, reaching high, going to win this. What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. I gotta take my hat off now.
Yeah, same here. Not until the next hat trick. Not until the next one.
Until the next hat trick, exactly. Good work there in the first game. See what they're able to put up here in the second. We're getting underway in our second game of this best of 5 in between Skyline and Capstone in the winners final.
We see Cryptic again trying to get some nice little touches on the ball as L2 goes ahead in 50-50s. This looks like an opportunity, but it's actually saved by Ian. Ian, an amazing goaltender there, as well as Shazzy to go ahead and back him up. Shazzy yet again putting a nice little save out there.
Yeah, Shazzy turned his car just a tad to the side there to make sure to put it off to the side. That was a very nice micro adjustment to keep it away.
Very much. It seems like a lot of this is just about being just like doing the tiniest things to make the biggest difference. Cryptic going ahead, hitting it against the wall, but L2 is there. It's an open net, but Shazzy's right there to go ahead and save it. Kaiju hitting it over as Ian intercepts, but Oni goes ahead and 50-50s it and wins. L2 hitting it over into the corner, but Cryptic, again, this seems like it's just going back and forth, each person trying to get some kind of opportunity, but nothing coming out of it.
Yeah, nothing really available here. Need to try to clean up their offense, try to get a bit of tighter passes, but as soon as I say that, a very nicely done play there. L2 brings it up the wall and just taps it down to Kaiju, who's able to put it in here and gives Capstone the 1-0 lead.
You were talking tightly knit passes. Well, I mean, look at that. That's absolutely amazing. A nice little play coming out there as it makes it 0-1. Ian taking out Oni as Oni takes out Cryptic. Both of them very good players in this game right now. Cryptic up for the ball as Kaiju is left in disappointment as he ran out of boost, but L2 goes ahead and goes for the clear here, and it looks like he might get it out. Something going on here. What was that? L2 with an absolutely amazing goal coming out there. I mean, I saw a little bit of lag there.
L2 gets a dribble, and it just Shazzy tries to get the save there, but L2 keeps his ground, and it bounces right back into him, back into the net, and sets them up for a nice 2-0 lead here. And after dropping that map number 1, they need every goal they can get.
Exactly. And all I gotta do, say, Shazzy, is just to save that, do a flip. Ball going into the corner as Kaiju goes ahead and brings it across. But Shazzy is right there trying to redeem himself, hits L2 into the ball, but L2 obviously saves it. Cryptic flopping all over the place as he goes ahead and lands right on back down as L2 puts it into Skyline zone. Ian going ahead and clearing it, but it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to get that second touch as Oni goes ahead and puts it into the corner, hitting it right on over into himself, and Oni, nice little self pass coming out there, confuses Skyline's defenders and gets it 3-1. All 3 goals scored by each member of the team. Nice and equal there. Capstone decimating Skyline right now. Team hat-trick.
Nicely done there. I mean, this 3-0 lead, they need to, Skyline that is, need to try to change something up there. Their defense is not looking good. They're not managing to win these 50s. They're not getting some good passes on attack. So if they can kind of clean up some of their stuff, they need to clean up some of their stuff. Because they're playing much worse than they were in that initial game 1.
Very, very, very true. Because it was 4-1, it was 4-1, 5-1, 4-1, I forget last time. But it was a great game, and honestly, they just need to, well, become more tightly knit. Everything's just about controlling yourself and using those micro adjustments to go ahead and make big plays. We see it coming out, ball's trying to go to mid, but Cryptic goes ahead and blocks it out. Cryptic keeping it in like a defender should. Oh, but he does get taken out by Kaiju, but Ian's right there to go ahead and contest it, but Oni goes ahead and wins a 50-50. Kaiju whiffs. Might as well call him.
That's gonna be, is that in? Oh, it's been high, Oni managing to keep it away. And now this attack coming through from Skyline could cause some problems.
Yeah, a lot of problems coming out through Skyline. They've whiffed so many times. They need to control the ball just that much more. Kaiju trying to bring it up the wall, but actually hits it over to the center. Beats one defender, but doesn't beat the second. Ian there to get the hit off. Though he does whiff a couple of times as Crypto also goes after the ball, double committing there.
Yeah, they kind of not really looking too good as Skyline. I mean, it's a big disappointment coming off the back of a really nice series win. Or a really nice series win before this. Now, a really nice game 1, but this game number 2 here, they're not looking good. And Ian bails out his teammate after that demo nearly set up the goal.
Yeah, I mean, could you like elaborate a little bit more on like just kind of what they're doing?
Yeah, they're just Skyline specific. Skyline is they're not really playing as a team in a lot of senses. They've kind of just going for individual clears, trying to go for individual shots. And when they are going for team plays, they look sloppy. And even when they're trying to set things up for like as a team and have a good idea of what they want to do, they're just taking their initial engagements poorly, and it's putting them in some bad situations.
Yeah, and as we can see here, Kaiju going ahead and hitting it across right into mid. No, Kaiju, that's just bullying there, making it 0-4. I mean, there's no Brazil coming out here, but there is a blowout. 0-4, 7 seconds left. I can say confidently that this is a Capstone win.
Yeah, Capstone, they'll be taking this game number 2 here, and we'll clean up this series. So, see what they're able to do here. It's once again a best of 5. So, one of these teams needs to win 3 matches to advance to the grand final.
Indeed it is, and there we go, Capstone winning the second match of today. Best of 5, of course. And we're gonna go ahead and go into the next match. Is there anything that you saw that like was notable to talk about in the game?
Something that is there's some coming out from Capstone is they were doing a really nice job about getting the ball downfield and then kind of coming together as a team and having some very tight passes and setting themselves up well to kind of slam in these goals. And that's something that we didn't see a whole lot in game one from them. And it's something we did see from Skyline in game one. And they didn't put that together too much in game two, but Capstone sure did. And it was setting themselves up nicely for some big goals. And they were putting them definitely into the net.
Yeah, absolutely great. Looks like we're gonna go right on into the next match right here, with Capstone going ahead and taking that second match, making it 1-1 in the series.
Yeah, as we are getting everybody in.
Oh God, why did it? What?
Did you accidentally join one of the teams?
Yeah, it accidentally joined me into the team. That's
Well,
not
we
my
are
fault.
underway here into our game at number 3, and a lot of early aggression coming out here from the side of Capstone.
Indeed. We see L2 going ahead and hitting it above Cryptic. Although Shazzy is right there to go ahead and get the hit right in front. Ian almost putting it in, but a nice little save by the Capstone defender. Kaiju hitting it mid as Oni goes ahead and hits it right on net, but L2 isn't there to get the redirect. Looks like the ball is kind of staying mid here, although Oni does get a nice little clear right onto net, but Cryptic is right there for the save. Kaiju hitting it right off the backboard, but Ian going ahead and clearing it. L2 up right now, but I don't think he's going to actually go after that ball. But Cryptic flopping around a little bit. I mean, sometimes he's good, sometimes he's bad, sometimes he's just flopping around like a fish. We'll see how this keeps on progressing as the matches go on.
Yeah, just under 4 minutes now on the clock. It's been some very fast play here in the third game, and it's just been some really nice defense, right? The offense looks like they have good ideas, and they're executing them, but the defense is just keep continuously getting in their way. That's another example there, right? Ian just in the correct position at the right time to stop the follow-up shot coming through.
Yeah, we could see that Skyline has been really, really good with defending, as Capstone has been really, really good with attack, and it's just kind of been one-sided, but like not at the same time. It's like they're kind of equal powers in a one-sided battle, if you get what I mean. But we see L2 going ahead and carrying it into middle, almost handing it off to Kaiju, but it looks like they're going to be bumped off. Ian hitting it mid, but Kaiju's going to be right there with a nice little hit onto it, but Cryptic's going to go ahead and pick it up. Trying to get a hit above, L2's right there for it, even winning the 50-50 with Ian. Shazzy hitting it mid, but Oni's right there for the clear. Ian hitting it over into the middle as he also saves that right there. Shazzy going ahead, hitting it above Oni, and it looks like they're going to go ahead and back up and try to rotate. As Ian does get a nice little clinger right onto the net, but Oni's right there with a nice little save. Kaiju trying to get a hit onto it, but it doesn't seem like he's actually going to get that hit, as none of the Skyline players actually go after that ball right in front. Shazzy getting a nice little defensive hit there as Kaiju is right there for the hit onto the wall. We can see that Cryptic is trying his best to get some kind of opportunities going. Shazzy hitting it in though, and there it is! Shazzy finishing up what Cryptic started with a nice little hit right on down, dunking Kaiju to make it 1-0, 2:08 left in the match.
Yeah, first goal of this game there. I mean, some really nice kind of counter hits coming out throughout most of this, which has been keeping it even. But right there was just a beautiful pass, and then they would just set up for Chazzy to, like you said, dunk over on top of the player, get into the net here, and he's looking for another one. This time L2's there.
Yeah, L2's been really good in the air, as well as Kaiju's been really fast in the air. I feel like this is going to be a mostly aerial battle, but we can see that Cryptic going ahead, hitting it right on up to Shazzy. Shazzy going ahead and hitting it over into Capstone's side, but it doesn't seem like anything's going to come from it, as Capstone just goes ahead and gets a nice little clear, and Oni goes ahead and takes the potential that he has and absolutely decimates the ball right in front with a nice fast goal going out from there to make it 1-1, 129 left in the game.
Yeah, that was just kind of a bad call there. I don't quite remember who it was on the defense, but I think it was Cryptic, right? He went up, he tapped the ball. He probably called to his teammate, who I believe was Shazzy in the net with him. He must have called to him like, I got it, but he didn't have the boost, he didn't have the angle on, so he kind of just barely touched the ball. It would have been good to have his teammate actually come in there to get the clear.
Yeah, that's one thing that we have to say for Skyline. Communication, communication, communication. Make sure that you're talking with each other. Make sure that you're communicating the correct thing as well. You can't just say the wrong thing. Ian trying to get it right past Oni, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. Cryptic getting it past two defenders, trying to hit it mid, but nobody is there as Kaiju goes ahead and takes it. Shot on net, but it's actually just that tiniest bit wide. Cryptic going ahead, hitting it past L2. This might be a goal if Oni doesn't get to it. An absolutely amazing save by Oni in the follow-up by Kaiju. Oh my god, that just that pretty much saved the game for Capstone there.
Yeah, saving the game there with a beautiful save, but Shazzy comes on in.
That's
You
Ian.
cannot save them twice as Shazzy puts it into the net, and now we're looking at a 1-goal lead for
Ian.
Skyline.
As Ian puts it into the net, it goes ahead and makes it 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1 here, as this shot nearly on target as well for Shazzy.
We see Oni going ahead, hitting it across, but it doesn't look like Kaiju's actually going to be able to get any kind of opportunity off of that. Ian trying to get his last goal in, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. 3 seconds left. Shazzy trying to hit it out as Cryptic goes ahead and hits it out, though. Kaiju's right on it. Oni, oh my god, what a save from Ian. Making sure that that last goal does not go in. No, this is Rocket League for you, Oni, to make it 2-1 in the series, with Team Skyline taking the win. Now, Team Skyline only needs one more game to win it. This is win it or miss it for Capstone. You have to stay in it. Do you have anything to say about the game that just happened? Anything notable?
Yeah, it was a lot of individual plays throughout basically that entire game, and so it kind of just came down to the times where they decided to work as a team, in all honesty, and those were the times where they were setting themselves up for success. But they need to start working more as a team, because how they're currently playing is not a recipe for success in the long run.
Very true, very true. As we go ahead and we go into maybe the final match, if Skyline does indeed win this, Shazzy going ahead and getting a nice little hit off of the kickoff, but it doesn't seem like anything's going to come from it. Although he does keep it in, putting it into the corner. We do know that that corner is deadly, making a lot of plays happening as L2 goes ahead and tries for an air dribble. Oni hitting it off the backboard, and L2 is right there, but Ian, being the goaltender that he is, with an excellent save.
Yeah, good
Shazzy.
save there.
Yeah.
Shazzy's in the net though. Needs to keep it away now. 4:25 left.
Oni going ahead, hitting it into the corner, seeing if he can maybe get a nice little clear here, and he does. That might go in, and it does! Bar down from Oni, making a nice little play happen, and just letting it go right on in, making it 0-1, 4:19 left in the match.
Yeah, clears it out from his own side, right? Hits a very nice shot there. It bar down, like you mentioned. That's a perfectly placed shot. And a 1-0 lead now for Capstone.
That, who knows, that might have just saved them the series. Then that might have saved them the series, as well as Kaiju goes ahead and gets a nice little dunk right onto Shazzy, I think it was. Yeah, right onto Shazzy, a nice little dunk going in as Ian tries to save it, but it doesn't seem like anything's actually going to come from it. 0-2, 4:08 left in the match.
Yeah, 0-2 there. But like you mentioned, 4-0 in the match. A lot of time left for Skyline to make something happen. So, they need to start playing more team rockabilly. How they're playing right now is they're playing very individualistic, and that's not gonna be consistent. If they need to start working a bit more as a team. Get the comms called down and start working more as a team. Get your passes a bit tighter. And stop trying to go for these individual plays. Not everybody on your team needs to be or can be the hero.
Exactly. Hey, the saying, this town isn't big enough for the two of us. it kind of means something here. You guys need to work together, alright? You can't just think of that the field is only for you. L2 hitting it into the corner, but it seems like, I think that was Cryptic is already there. But L2 hitting it out as Shazzy goes ahead and goes for the clear, but it doesn't look like anything's going to come from it. A lot of flopping going on, but it seems like Skyline is going to go ahead and hit it out. Oni with a relentless attempt, but doesn't seem like that's actually going to do anything. Oh, he hits it right in front, but it doesn't seem like that's actually going to make any kind of opportunities happen. L2 right in front of the ball doesn't seem like he can do anything about it. Ian going ahead, hitting it out with a nice little clear, although Oni's right there to go ahead and receive it. Chazzy with a nice rotate going around. He might get the save, but he doesn't. Almost going in as L2 pitches it. Oh, a bad miscalculation by Shazzy goes ahead and costs him that goal, making it 0-3. Almost a save by Cryptic, but nothing actually happens there. Again, equal 1-1-1 goals from Oni Kaiju and L2. Man, that's what I like to see. Teams sharing goals, and that's what's going to win them. Because no matter if you have one goal on the board for yourself, if every single person has one goal on the board for themselves, then that's 0-3. All right? You just have to be happy that you're getting 0-3.
Yeah, well, they need to. Skyline, like I said this earlier, it's not as easy as just all of a sudden you start playing as a team, but it's hurting them here. They're more individualistic play style, and Capstone are exploiting that. I mean, they have been playing more solo Rocket League at times, but overall they're playing more of a team-based game, and that's really setting up.
Yeah, that's what sets them apart from the rest. A nice little clear coming out, but it looks like that's actually going to be taken away by Ian. But as Skyline goes ahead and tries to go for goal, that doesn't actually take anything. L2 hitting it across to the side with a nice little pass to Oni. Oni up for it. Oh, almost dunks it on Cryptic, but it doesn't seem like that's actually going to happen. Ian trying to go for a clear, but L2's right there, putting it right in front. But both of them going for it actually negates their chances. Ian hitting it over to Cryptic. The nice little pass, but Ian gets the goal to make it 1-3, putting them back in the game with 1 minute 24 remaining. I mean, I've come back from losses worse than this. I think that they'll be able to.
Yeah, it was a really nice shot there from Ian. I mean, it was initially supposed to be passed over to Cryptic, but it wasn't needed, right? The pass was a bit wide, but it didn't matter in the end, right? Had enough power on it, was able to sink it into the net.
Exactly, and I think
as
that's...
mentioned, 1-3, but still in favor of Capstone, and they still seem to have a good grasp on this game.
I think that is showing that they have some nice little teamwork going on, but that almost did not matter as their rotations would have been thrown off. But it seems like they actually got a nice little bit of luck there. L2 hitting it into the corner, right to Oni. What a goal! Oh my god! An amazing passing play right into Oni to make it 1-4. I think that this game is closed out, and I think that we're gonna have to go into I think that would be the 5th game, the tiebreaker.
I mean, this would have to be a miracle here from Skyline to take this game. They would need to score within the next 10 seconds to have a chance at this, right? Doesn't look like it's gonna happen here, and so we very well maybe see the end of this match. And if that is the case, then Skyline would have to. Skyline and Capstone, they would be going into a game number 5 here. The shot's a bit wide there from Shazzy.
Yeah, Shazzy's been trying his best to go ahead and get some shots on net, but I don't think that his teammates are actually trying to do that either. I mean, Ian was going for the pass, but he got the goal. I mean, unintentional goals still count, but come on, dude. Oni going ahead, hitting the cross for Kaiju. Kaiju hitting it right in front. This might be a nice little play, but Ian's right there. But with 10 seconds left and 3 goals to go for even a tie, I don't think that anything's going to come out of it. Counting down 3, 2, 1, and that will be game, set, and...
The game's over.
Game, set,
they're
and...
waiting for the ball to hit the ground.
Match.
Some
great plays going on.
And so now, set up for game number 5.
Yeah.
Very exciting series so far, but we've kind of seen some blowouts in a lot of these games, so it can feel not quite as exciting as it would normally feel. But yeah, some good work there as we are now preparing for our fifth and final match here of the winners final.
Yeah, and I mean, um, some information just coming out. It's been like a back and forth with them, with Skyline taking game 1, Capstone taking 2, Skyline taking 3, and then Capstone taking 4. It's like a back and forth here. So if that keeps on happening, I think Skyline's gonna win this, which would be an absolutely insane game. I mean, it's always been like one team's been playing like really well, one team's been playing like really self-centered, and one team's been playing, well, the team game. And you could see who has been playing the team game. I mean, it's kind of obvious. Capstone just that time played the team game and won that. Now going into the 5th game of the best of 5. I would love to have some hype right now as we go ahead and go into this series. Well, the series winner, basically. L2 going in and out, trying to delay the game. It seems like a couple of people are not in yet. There we go. Everyone in right now, and we're on to the 5th game, the 5th match, and the final match of today, of this game. Let's go ahead and find out who wins. With Shazzy with
the winner of this will advance to our grand finals on the losers. Drop down to the losers final. So a lot on the line here for both of these teams.
Yes, exactly. We see that Oni's going ahead and going across with Ian trying to hit it out into Capstone's side. Cryptic going ahead hitting it, but it seems like Kaiju's right there, open net, but Ian's right there to go ahead and get a nice little touch onto it. Shazzy putting it right in front of Ian, hitting it right off of the top, but L2 is right there for the save. Ian going ahead, hitting it over, seeing if he can maybe get something going on, but Oni's right there for the save. Shazzy hitting it almost top corner, but Kaiju's right there to make sure that nothing happens. But Cryptic might have his own goal, but Ian is right there. I mean, like, a lot of things have been happening in this game. A lot of defense, offense. Who do you think's gonna win?
I don't know. It's been a very back and forth initial game. It's been kind of sloppy as well at some points, but have to see it. Nice attempt at a pass over to L2, but just the pass is a bit high and wide.
Now, I mean, we see Oni going ahead and going for some plays, but it seems like Skyline's actually going to be whiffing just the tiniest bit. Kaiju going ahead, hitting it on net, but Cryptic's right there, putting it across. L2 gets that nice little hit on it, as it's a nice clear going right into Skyline zone. Ian with a magnificent save, making sure that it does not become 0-1 as Kaiju takes out Shazzy. But it doesn't seem like that's gonna matter, but it does! Oh my god, Shazzy! What a save! Keeping them in the game, making it still 0-0 with 3 minutes left in the game. An absolutely amazing save right on the goal line. I'm pretty sure the whole ball just went into shadow and then just came right back out.
It was damn close. But now we 2:40 left. I mean, this is reminiscent of our first game. We had a lot of non-action, well, not necessarily non-action, but no goals for quite a while. And we had a big flurry of them. This may be the stars. Plugs it in the back of the net.
Cryptic being like the MVP for these past couple of games. I think that I would name him MVP if anything. L2 actually kind of messed up a little bit there, which, I mean, that kind of sucks for him. But hey, 1-0. Skyline taking the lead with 2:34 left in the match.
Yeah, taking the lead here. Kick off. It's kind of neutral there. Nice move.
And then we go ahead and we see Shazzy going ahead, hitting it up against the wall as L2 hits it right on down. Oni going ahead, hitting it mid, but Shazzy will be right there for some kind of pass to Cryptic. As Cryptic does put it past, but Oni actually takes him out of the play. Shazzy getting a nice little clear going onto there as he hits it mid. This might be a backboard goal, but Kaiju is right there to make sure that no opportunity happens. Shazzy right there, seeing if he can maybe get some kind of redirect or some kind of pinch with Ian. But again, doesn't seem like anything's going to happen there. Shazzy hitting it up against the wall, going for the boost, but it gets stolen by L2. L2 up and over. Oh my god, that would have been an amazing goal, putting them tied. But it doesn't seem like that's actually going to be happening. Kaiju going ahead and hitting it from mid, almost putting it in. L2 trying to put it against the backboard and in, and it does happen! An amazing passing play right onto Oni as it becomes 1-1 with 1:27 left in the match. This might go into overtime.
Yeah, there was a pass initially cut off from Kaiju off the backboard over to L2, and L2 barely beats not sure who it was. I think it was Ian to the ball there, and it sends it off the backboard, but he angles it down enough to set up his teammate to send it in.
L2 lagging a little bit there, but we do see that Oni goes up for it as he contests Ian. Kaiju going ahead, hitting it right in front, but Jazzy is right there. Oni trying to rotate back, but L2 is there to go ahead and clear it out with Kaiju. L2 hitting it right in front, but Oni isn't there for the hit right on in. Jazzy going ahead, hitting it over, takes the boost, but Oni's right there for the save, redeeming himself.
Yeah,
Shazzy going. Go ahead.
Shazzy has kind of been on this offense, but he hasn't been setting himself or his teammate up as that's a bit strange. L2 with the double demo.
Double demo coming out as we see Oni going ahead and hitting it across with the Cryptic's probably going to be there for a nice little clear. That might go in if Oni doesn't do anything. And Oni does with a couple of bounces. It doesn't go in, but yes, it does. The ball. Oh my god. I mean, I feel like you would see that in actual, like, kids soccer, just it rolling right on in, everyone panicking. 35km/h goal, slow goal coming out here. But that does make it 2-1 for Skyline. 26 seconds remaining. Will Capstone be able to go ahead and take this match and bring it into overtime with 20 seconds remaining? Oni going ahead and getting a nice little save there as Cryptic goes in. L2 hitting it across to Kaiju. 13 seconds left. Shazzy trying to get a hit, but Ian goes ahead and saves it out. L2 trying to get a hit. 5 seconds left. They have no time, but maybe they do. Oni has a shot. Winning it for them. No boost. 1 second left. Shazzy and Team Skyline wins it. It goes on to the grand finals. What an amazing game with a rolling ball winning it for Team Skyline, and Capstone has to be devastated. They worked themselves in and out, day in, day out, and it seems like they just couldn't finalize it with them having so many chances, but just not enough power to put against their ball, to put against the ball. What do you think? They could have done?
Just not able to do it there, close it out. That means Skyline will be, like you said, going on to the grand finals here to possibly get a rematch against Capstone. Capstone's going to be going over into our losers finals. Let me check if we know what team they'll be up against. They'll be up against Scuba Soul. I think that's how you Scuba Soul. Excuse me. I think that's how you pronounce it. That's who Capstone are going to be facing up against, and one of those teams will be moving on to face Skyline in the grand final.
That'll be absolutely insane to watch. And you know what? That's going to wrap it up for today's stream. Thank you all for coming in. If you do indeed want to watch the grand finals, it's going to be streamed over on Tactical Banditry. You can go ahead and watch that right now. I am Lesanos, and my friend here is Joe Razor. And we would love to see you guys here next time. Thank you all for coming in, and have a great night, day, afternoon, wherever you are. Just have a great rest of your time.